Good morning, Dr. Sean. How are you going?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Today we're talking about, well, this week is Heart Health Week. So we've tied it in with everything, with regards to heart. We tied in Valentine's Day, and in the practice we've got the our heart board. We've got all red balloons and things like that. We're giving out hearts, chocolate hearts, and things like that. So we're just trying to put an emphasis or make it important of how we should be looking after our heart health. One of the things we're talking about today is heart rate variability. You have a fair bit of background knowledge on this area. What does it mean? Why is it a tool that can be used to look at how healthy our heart is functioning?
Yeah, well, something that we talk a lot about with chiropractic is we want to improve how well the body adapts to the environment. So how well we can handle what life throws at us. And heart rate variability is about how your heart rate changes when you are exposed to different stimuli from the environment. So a lot of people would think that you don't really want your heart rate to change that much, that would be a good thing. But what we actually know is that having a high heart rate variability, so having a heart rate that changes frequently and in response to things that are happening around you, you actually have a healthier heart and your body's adapting to what's going on a lot better. So yeah, one of the main areas of chiropractic recently in the last few years has been using heart rate variability, where we can test and see how much your heart rate changes, and then performing adjustments and then reassessing the heart rate variability and seeing that we actually get an improvement in how our body is adapting and responding to the world around us.
Yeah, so it's extraordinary. And one of the things so most people may think that heart rate just changes with exercise or something like that, but everything effectively can change the heart rate. I mean, I like using the example that if you get a fright, like for example, if you see a spider or a snake or something like that, I mean, it is literally impossible to not have your heart racing. If you're out in the bush and you see a snake, I don't know. Some people out there might be able to stop their heart rate going up. I certainly can't. But that's an example of heart rate variability. Another example would be, even things that we do from a day-to-day basis, like drinking coffee, tea, so caffeine, medications change it, cigarette smoking changes it, stress changes it. You have an argument with someone, it changes it. You go to sleep, it's different. You wake up, it's different. Heart rate variability is changing, or heart rate is variable all the time. Now, the health of it is whether it can change and adapt very quickly. If it can't change and adapt very quickly, well, then things get a bit sluggish, and then the body is left in a state where it's not going to be as healthy, isn't it? And also, blood flow, we once again, it comes down to how well the blood is flowing around the body. So if heart rate variability is very fast and adaptable, we're going to get great blood flow into the brain and into the organ systems and everything like that. That's another thing I wanted to speak to you about today and let everyone know, Dr. Campbell, about OTCs. So pycnogenol. This is why we always recommend this in areas of heart rate variability. So one of the things that this does is dilates blood vessels, and we know we've got many, many studies. We've been coming out with the studies on this through this week, but also in the past too, how it dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow. So really, if we see someone struggling with heart health, we like to recommend this to make sure that it just takes the pressure off those systems. It works really well. Now we have a special on this week. Let everyone know about the special we've got for Heart Week this week.
Yeah, so usually it's $108 for a bottle with 90 serves. That's a 3-month supply. This week we're doing it for $90, so you'll save $18 just for this week only.
Yeah, fantastic. So and taking is very important. So it's in the isotonic form it's a powder mixed in a certain amount of water. So 60 mils of water, 1 cup. So what this means is this is what's studied, or this is the chemistry of full absorption or taking it on an empty stomach. So not only do we want these types of things to help with our health, but we want to make sure we're taking them correctly so that we can be as healthy as possible and supported as possible. Okay, so we're Thursday today. We have the marathon, the treadmill marathon on Saturday morning. So this is going to be testing our hearts. We're going to see how our heart's going to be variable, jumping on and jumping off the treadmill. Any updates on that, John?
Well, we're going to have the OPCs there for people as a bit of a pre-workout. So people who haven't had it before will be able to try a bit of the OPCs and get a bit of a taste for it. And then, yeah, that'll help speed us up on the treadmill and get the marathon done a little quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. And I might bring some muffins too, and a bit of a trap for those people who are going to jump on the treadmill. Give them a stitch. So we'll see who falls for that. That's going to be
that could be the reward for after.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a lot of fun this Saturday. We'll post a video on that. So we're doing the marathon from 8 a.m. until we finish it. So hopefully it's by 1 o'clock, something like that.
Yep.
All right, so there we are on heart rate variability. Any questions on that, please contact us by phone. We are here via email. Yeah, interesting information about heart, especially through heart health this week. Trying to keep our heart as healthy as possible. That's all we have for you today. Thanks, Dr. Sean, for your time.
No, thank you.
See you next time.
See
Bye,
you
everyone.
guys.